Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another reaction to another ZZZ version livestream. Because boy, oh boy, I've heard that there's a lot to not like, but I also heard that there's some somewhat hype stuff that's going to be appearing in here. And as we all know, ZZZ is on one of the most diabolical downtrends I think that's been seen in the space, especially following the release of version 2.5, the third relaunch of the game that everyone said was going to be the bee's knees, but as it turns out, well, it's been an absolute disaster. So much of a disaster that even LD Shop, a top-up company, is on the record just commenting on how badly all of the banners have been doing, aside from, well, the Void Hunters in this game. Yeah, some could say it's a balance issue, some could say it's a character design issue, but it appears that the target audience isn't actually, the target audience that everyone was saying with these Angels of EOS, yeah, they're not really spending, are they? As we all know, ZZZ 2.7 is furthering that whole target audience thing even further by releasing the third member of that Delusional cast. And so that's what's going to be featured up here. I've been told to explicitly skip those sections because they're not particularly that good at all. Yeah, I think they started off with like, welcome.
Mr. Z? Hello?
Yeah, we're not watching this. They spent 10 minutes on this shit. This is the new outfit that they're going to be having for their new non-gong character. So, yeah, I guess this is where we're supposed to start.
I got the video right here! It's this super cool purple and black color combo, and the fabric has such a unique texture too! Right, and I was telling Miss Cecilia, if she dressed show you up as a demon...
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this too. I guess it's not as bad as Suna's outfit, so... They got that at least. It's not as bad as Suna's outfit. This is as bad? I see that. Anyways, let's get into the version trailer.
Sounds all good. Let's begin our transaction.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and our future Hollow champions.
Why'd they steal my intro?
Seeing how fired up everyone is, I almost feel sorry for our ethereal friends. Your strength will be witnessed. Your legend will be remembered.
Why is the version trailer showing anything except the angels? Did they realize what people don't care about? And like, the version trailer just is focusing on pretty much everything other than them. Oh, they added Alicia to the game here too? Oh yeah, no, this is an emergency for sure. Oh, they just start off this version trailer by advertising everything else. Hey, emergency button, break the glass. Get the Alicia XP, break the glass, bro.
Manager, you've got my back if we run into danger, right? Knock knock, the devil's come a-knocking.
Okay, never mind. Well, I guess they started with her.
It's so hard to deal with. The show's already started. Together, let's create the miracle of collision. I wish I could have snuck some egg pudding into
short,
the
though.
logistic supplies. Lady Cecilia on the move.
And now they got Goonerbait character number 17.
Careful and venomous.
So the commentary that I made about this unit was that I think that she's gonna do likely as badly as another random Goonerbait character that they just released out of nowhere. Y'all remember this unit over here? And let me just show you that chart from LD Shop again. Yeah, you guys remember Yadari? A random Gooner character that appeared out of nowhere. Random Gooner character that appeared out of nowhere, right? And it's just on a banner. Who cares? She's hot. Were you just not looking at the chart that's where she was? And let me show you an example of the type of marketing that they pursued for this unit. This was the marketing that they did for Yadari's W engine. Her equipment, bro. The Kraken's Cradle. Check this shit out. So, yeah, traditionally, the random Gooner characters in this game, even when they go, like, full hog, like whole hog on this shit, bro, that is porn. Yeah, that didn't even work. And so, I'm merely saying, this character seems to fit a similar sort of marketing scheme, because she looks like a fucking porn star, bro. Like, what, are you even slightly denied? Like, what is she wearing, bro?
Nothing but grunts, just like me. Can I surrender? Now you're the prey. This isn't just one person's doing.
You talk too much.
Who is this?
My apologies for the wait.
Ah, Belina, you finally made
Oh, they're doing it again? Okay, great.
it.
Welcome.
Wait, did they just release another version of Yixuan?
My apologies for the wait.
Ah, Belina, you finally made it.
Wait, that is Yixuan. Wait, is that not supposed to be Yixuan? That looks like another Yixuan skin. They look the same. Okay, all right, come on, man. Yeah, okay, they got Yixuan version 2. Awesome.
Come to my slaughterhouse.
Next time we meet, don't ever let me.
Is that Belle?
Next time we meet.
Wait, that just looks like Belle. Am I wrong? You're reaching on this one. Bell level 999. I'm having ZZZ players spam in chat that I'm reaching. That's how you know I'm saying the truth and you guys are just fucking mad. First you're saying that didn't look like Yixuan. Now you're saying this doesn't look like Bell. Y'all are just mad. No, 100%. Y'all are just mad.
Don't ever let me get this close again.
Oh, is that not Alicia? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Is this not Cyrene and Alicia
Don't
then?
ever let me get.
That's not Cyrene, or that's a reach too, right? So that other girl's not Yixuan. This isn't Alicia, even with the fucking elf ears. And that other one's not Belle. Yeah, we're just reaching on all of those.
This close again.
We live in a world that coexists with hollows. We've got to look out for each other so no one gets lost.
Nah, that other one is definitely Belle. Nah, I don't even fucking play. No, that is Belle, bro. Like, even her eyes color now switching, so now it's like lore accurate, right? That she has different colored eyes. Oh my god.
Now let me become everyone's proxy.
Dude, it's so obvious the focus of this patch. I think they rewrote the story. I genuinely feel like they rewrote the story and they're like, get these angels out of here. They're like, this shit is buns. Like, they are making no money. We marketed them so much and they're performing so shit. Get them the fuck out of here. It actually feels like they rewrote the story to write the Angels of Delusion out, which is probably a good idea. I think they never intended on releasing all of these, like, teasers for all these units and shit, bro. That's what it seems like. So, yeah, seems like a desperation play over here. That's all I can say, considering the gigantic pivot that they made in the marketing.
Chris, tell them I've already seized the sun. The sun. The sun.
Why'd that sound so shit? Yeah, I guess that's Sunbringer.
Seems this year's Hollow Champion competition is on a much larger scale than before.
Yup. After all, the sponsor this time, Rusty Cliff Corp.
I don't care. What is this?
Combat, Black Wolf can activate a corruptive barrier, increasing his own crit damage resistance and anti-interrupt level while continuously damaging enemies. But at the same time, teams that rapidly apply attribute anomalies can effectively break through the corruptive barrier.
Okay, so if you're not using an anomaly character, go fuck yourself, I guess. Great, so no crit, no Miyabi. Use anomaly or go fuck yourself. All right, sweet. All right, now we got the character kit for Nan Gong. Okay, I'm already done. I don't care what her kid is. What about Sissia? I'm gonna be so for real with you. How was I? Yeah, totally not gonna be Yadari all over again, brother. Totally not. Apparently she's an electric attack.
Speaking of which, how's your combat ability, Officer Cecilia?
I'm super strong. I think.
As an electric attack agent, Miss Cecilia has her own unique mechanics. Using basic attacks, she will rapidly attack.
Okay. That's a decision for sure. Yeah, that is a decision for sure.
Attack enemies with her spear.
I think you missed something real important, Mr. Z.
I was just about to get to it. Upon entering the battlefield, Cecilia will gain 3 points of venom. They will be automatically consumed over time. Each time a venom point is consumed, it deals electric damage to enemies and increases Cecilia's crit rate for a while.
Venom.
Isn't the boss that we just saw resistant to crit? Sorry, wait, wasn't the whole segment over there about this wolf guy was that he's resistant to crit?
Can be spent, so of course, it can be replenished too.
So they're just telling you this shit's gonna be dog shit meta-wise. They just introduced a boss that's resistant to her kit. And she's the new...
That's right. Upon launching her EX special attack, Cecilia will attack enemies ahead and gain points of venom. With enough energy, hold and...
Isn't that just Silver Anby's team? Wait, isn't this the Silver Anby team? You're supposed to use, like, Seed with Anby and then, like... And so they just replace Silver Anby with her in this demo?
Activate EX special attack to consume extra energy and replenish additional points of venom. Her ultimate and a chain attack can also replenish venom while dealing damage. With the maximum number of venom points, apart from waiting for them to be consumed automatically, Cecilia can also launch basic attack Serpent's Kiss to actively
Why does this just look like Yanagi?
Use up her remaining venom and deal...
Why does that just look like Yanagi?
Damage to enemies.
That's how we snake Byrons are. We wait for the opportune moment to strike our opponent down with a fatal blow.
Why does she talk like that? I mean, the voice direction of this game, after they released Vivian, I don't think anyone cares about the voice direction of this game anymore. It is what it is.
Now let's take a look at some combat footage. As an electric attack agent, Cecilia will start the battle off, give her buff, then she can rotate with the other DPS to deal damage.
So she's like a support. Ish?
During this rotation, don't forget to replenish her venom. Maintaining the uptime of those buffs is the key to building her damage. With enough venom, she then uses basic attack Serpent's Kiss to deliver a heavy burst of damage.
So she's backloaded, which is really bad in the new Shiyu defense where you want to front load as much damage as possible. So she's even designed in a way that doesn't work in Shiyu defense because, like, aren't you supposed to front load your damage in that game mode? With how it's been changed? Like, the whole thing about the new Shiyu defense is that having backloaded damage is really bad. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is Yadari version 2. Yeah, this is Yadari version 2. Good luck, guys. All right. Hey, no one's gonna pull me. Let's look at the banners.
In the first half of version 2.7, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Nan Gongyu via the axiom.
Why do you pronounce her name like the fucking Chinese? Like, that was crazy. What is her W engine, bro? What is that supposed to be? That's insane. That actually, it looks like a fungal growth.
Captivation exclusive channel. The W Engine channel Neon Fantasies will also be available.
Yep. Check out the effects in battle.
I don't care.
S-rank agent Idhari and
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? The character that we already determined to be an absolute failure.
S-rank W Engine Kraken's Cradle will also rerun in the first half.
And we all know what the advertising for that Kraken's Cradle is, ladies and gentlemen.
In the second half of version 2.6,
Bro, they spent about 2 seconds on her. Hey, since even Hoyoverse won't show you the special effects of this W engine, I guess I have to. It makes her tentacles glow. Sorry, I forgot. The Seed rerun is also here. The Seed rerun is also here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, just another character nobody wants to pull.
once you confirm your partnership with new agents, you unlock new Internaut avatars. Be sure to invite them out and experience interesting encounters. After reaching the trust requirement, you can also unlock dynamic wallpapers. Check them out.
Are we done here? Okay, that's better. Yeah, I mean, do I really need to talk more about the idea of you building up, you know, I'm not even gonna say it anymore. Yeah, just enjoy building up your trust levels, guys, by asking them out. Never mind. That's literally how you do it in games. So it's like,
In addition, in version 2.7, if proxies
no one does that shit? Okay, Wotads, just... I think you're reaching... yeah, I think you're reaching with that one, bro. Yeah, I think you're reaching here, buddy.
gather all 3 angels of delusion through signal search, they can obtain a special wallpaper. I can practically hear you all in front of the screen screaming, "I want them all!"
Why isn't he commenting any? Why hasn't he said anything? Why'd you stop typing the second that this is on the screen? I don't think anyone's saying that they want them all.
I mean, who isn't a Delulu, right?
This reward will become a permanent feature after Nangongyu's exclusive channel ends during version 2.7. Proxies can still unlock the special wallpaper upon gathering all 3 angels in future reruns.
Great.
Last but not least, log in during the corresponding check-in events to obtain up to 10 encrypted
For all those Delulus out there,
master tapes and 10 Boopons.
okay,
Next
so
up.
the same thing they have every patch.
We got the new events in Redo, right?
Right, but let's leave that to our little angels. It'll also be the perfect opportunity for them to sharpen their professional skills.
Yay! Time to clock out.
Actually, there's still another segment for you. Anyway, let's all hope their commission goes well. Let's take a break. See you all later.
Miss Hiss. That's a good one.
Whoa! It's Simmer Hot Pot Restaurant. I remember the owner, Blaze, is Nangong's friend. The soup the are all crucial to your success. For example, a combination of different high-quality beef.
I'm done. I don't care about this one. What are the rewards looking like?
Yep. After completing Blaze's commission, proxies can obtain the Hot Pot Shop's customized W engine, title, and a hamster cage pass as a thank you gift.
Okay, great. Yep. Hope you enjoy your hot pot adventure.
Apart from Simmer, there's also a special mission from HSO. That's right. According to the information Miss Miyabi provided, it seems a large number of low-risk ethereals have suddenly appeared in a hall.
Well, at least they're putting in characters people actually want to interact
Individually,
with.
they're not much of a threat, but they might become a real pain if they're left unchecked. If it's that Chief Miyabi's request, I bet the compensation is gonna be real good. These can use 3 two-person teams in relay battles. Deal damage to reduce the relay's required time. After completing each relay, you'll get powerful buffs. The
Okay.
boss will keep leveling up with more relays. But remember, Proxies, when switching teams, Agent
Did they just reuse the Shiyu defense map?
Energy and Adrenaline are retained, and decibels will
They
be
just reused the Shiyu defense map.
passed to the members of the next team. Ha!
Nah, this game is running out of budget for sure.
Found it!
Yeah, nah, they literally just reused it. Yeah, no, they are running out of so
You'll
much
get a
budget, it's
tuning
crazy.
calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards for completing the mission. Proxies who rank high can even claim a special title. And of course, there will be plenty of Denny's too.
Great, awesome looking rewards.
I hope all Proxies get an S+ score. May luck be on your side, and victory follow every fight. I'll introduce the next event. Maybe due to the Hollow Champion Tournament, there's been a surge in commissions on Internet. So, this is the perfect chance to team up with your old friends and take on some new commissions. According to insider info, that
Oh, look, it's
IT
Belle.
Executioner will appear in these commissions too. Complete
Oh, wow.
the commission.
Okay, so yeah, they basically have just given up on the current units patches. Or like they're basically giving up on the current units and they're going all in on those ones. Good idea. Wuthering Waves is doing the same thing by sacrificing Sigrika on the altar so that she could go market for Hiyuki. The thing is that I don't know if anyone actually cares about ZZZ's new units.
To get boopons, polychromes, and more. There's also 2 special commissions. In one of them, Proxies are asked to repair a Bangbu. Apparently, this Bangbu entered the Hollow on its own. It wanted to fulfill its master's dream of exploring the Hollow, and ended up getting hurt.
Oh,
The
no.
recorded footage it brought back carries that dream within it.
Oh no.
If you can restore the footage, in a way, you're helping.
So you're telling me that this is the footage they found in the Hollow? What?
Save that dream too. Why is there footage of us practicing at 404? Oh, guess it's a little Delulu too, huh? But that practice session was really fun. It was nice having everyone there. It's our duty to protect the dream of our little Delulu. You'll not only get polychromes and Denny's from completing this commission, but also a name card. The other commission involves a Bangbu who's been review bombing everyone. And
No, it's ironic that they're making this event. No, the game deserves the bad reviews.
Mystic Wares is one of the victims. Yuzuha
Yeah, don't-
seems to have gotten
Yeah,
into a
don't
disagreement
be
with
out
the
here
Bangbu
talking
too.
like that shit ain't
But the
deserved,
Redo
ZZZ.
Tour magazine's new shop review column isn't picking on just Mystic Wares. It's reviewing all the shops. Review bombing will cause a lot of trouble for the stores. So it seems we'll need the Proxies to step in.
They're just mad. Nah, they're mad. They're mad people don't like the updates. All right, are we done here? Like, how do I... Special...
Wonderful day!
Can't wait for
Okay,
the
she's
day
back.
they step onto an even bigger stage. Well then, next up, we've got something even more hardcore for our proxies. First of all, HIA Club's simulated battle trial is getting an update.
Okay.
That's the VR Battle Club at Lumina Square, right? The combat simulations in there feel almost too real.
That's right. Proxies can experience the new update, Battle Trial, Tidal Wave, at the HIA now.
I'm gonna be honest. The game seems to be launching, or at least this patch seems to be launching with like a fuck ton of combat events. But it's like, who's even playing the game anymore? I guess that's like the question that I have at this point. Is this now too many combat events? I feel like I just saw like 17 of them.
Nice! The enemy lineup's been updated too. Whoa, so many enemies I've never seen before. Now, if I ever encounter them in a hollow, I'll be way more prepared to run away.
There could never be too many. Well, it depends on how annoying the bosses are. And remember, this is the guy that you can't crit.
That's certainly one way to look at it.
This is the guy
This
that you can't
update also
crit.
introduces exclusive scoring bonuses
wolf dude?
tailored to several recently released agents.
That means that proxies can get better scores by using agents you recently partnered with The leaderboard and completion rewards like polychromes, name cards, and titles will also be reset with the tidal wave update.
I'll let our proxies discover the details for themselves at the HIA Club.
I heard Scott Outpost is getting...
Okay, what else? What else do we fucking have in here?
Shiyu Defense and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate as usual.
And after clearing the 5th
Did you have to announce that they're resetting like normal?
floor of Shiryu Defense, you'll now be able to see your own ranking.
For combat enthusiasts, that's another great way to measure your strength.
Okay, so now they're kind of just leading into, it sounds like just full-on wailing for high scores. Yeah, no, I think that seems like desperation mode, ladies and gentlemen. They've decided now, I guess, to put in leaderboards in the end game because they really want people to get like their, they really want people to get those units M6.
Now that's some real competition.
In addition,
Leaderboards are fun. I think it truly does depend on what the goal is with the leaderboards. When the game is in this much of a, like, desperation mode to either retain players or grow revenue or whatever after the absolute failure that's been the 2.6 patch and the failure that this patch will be, it just looks desperate. For example, if Genshin put in a leaderboard, I don't think anyone would think too much about it.
Area Patrol has a new commission available.
Completing this commission will get you the 2 new drive disc sets.
Oh boy. When the wearer is a defense character. What the fuck? Okay, so they're adding a buff for defense characters. Okay. Interesting. This is for Zhao. So they added in Zhao's set 2 versions after she released? Why would you do that? And then you got this ice damage set. When the equipper triggers a bloom, their anomaly proficiency increases by 48. Who the fuck even uses this?
Bunny in Wonderland and notes from the chain.
Notes from the chain? Oh, that's got to be for a new unit, right?
And with the double drop events for area patrol and combat...
Okay, nobody cares.
It at the bottom, so proxies can quickly find and edit what they want.
Titles, badges, name cards can all be edited with a single click. It's super convenient.
All right, I guess they're working on the social aspects of this game. Nobody cares about this, bro. And apparently there's going to be, this is the most hyped part of the live stream, guys. The most hyped part of the live stream is, in fact, everyone else they're going to be releasing after this. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Tops.
Let's check it out.
Not too long ago, I was sent a piece of encrypted intel of unknown origins.
There we go. It's Elysia, boys. Let's see it.
Rude of me, calling you out this late at night. Things escalated fast. We need everyone here to decide where the chips go next.
Guys, they're hyping up the next Void Hunter that's coming in 3.0.
It's been a long time. Lead scepter, tin crown, and copper ring. Never thought I'd live to see the 3 pacts working together again.
Together? As far...
Void Hunters are 0.4 or 0.5 patches. Yi Xuan is a Void Hunter, you dipshit. Like, if you don't think Yi Xuan she is a Void Hunter.
As far as I know, the 3 pacts only ever take what they need.
Oh, they added Arlecchino too. Nice.
Yours are still no fun at all. No wonder you never went into entertainment. Time is money. Let's talk business. Wi-Fi's chaos created another Void Hunter, and our old friend Mayflower took the whole prize. You want us to regain the upper hand.
Wi-Fi wasn't the end. It was the beginning.
Is that Dottore? Yeah, this is like the Timu Fatui.
Before
This is like the...
the head fell asleep, they left a warning. When Hollow Zero shifts, the bell of doom
Wait, this is literally like the Timu Fatui, bro.
will ring. Today,
Oh my god. They can only afford 4 of them.
the sign
They
has
can't have 12 or 13. They can only afford 4.
appeared.
Calling outpost. Calling outpost. This is Light Cavalry number 3. Abnormal activity detected on Hollow Zero surface. I repeat, abnormal activity detected on Hollow Zero surface.
I'm sorry, that is the most uninspired shit I might have ever seen. Isn't this like the Genshin trailer with like the Myriad Celestia one with like the fucking world exploding? Where you saw like all of like the... Right? Isn't this just the same as the Genshin trailer from way back then? Isn't that just Nineveh? That we saw in 1.0?
The old capital fell over 10 years ago, and now the creator has risen from the shadows once more.
So they just rehashed the same enemy we saw in 1.0. Great, that's awesome.
Knew it.
My master
Awesome.
anticipated this move from the creator long ago. Right now, there's only one path left. Rebirth.
Still playing that sacrifice trick, aren't you? I was the one who fixed Ravenlock's mess last time. If you ask me, New Eridu just doesn't have enough stars. Especially stars who answer only to us.
What's that supposed to be?
They're just lambs
Bringer?
who were fooled onto the altar. Now that the creator is back,
they're copying Genius Invocation TCG.
Messengers will fight to the death to reclaim the authority that was stolen.
The Qingming sword?
Oh boy, the dev's girlfriend.
What's going on? The signal's terrible.
Something happened?
There's a lot of helicopters.
Yi Shungite. Oh look,
Navi, what's
it's
wrong?
the other Void Hunter.
Tailless is reacting to something.
Rather than the Void Hunters, that island isolated from the conflict, that should be our next target for Dominion. And with the chaos currently unfolding, now is the perfect moment to make it happen.
Opinions are divided.
They really are playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Must be made. Although Krampus is absent, they've instructed us by protocol. We are tops. The embodiment of humanity's wealth. The ones who set the price of tomorrow's order. We swear an oath to gather the profit of all things and make it our own.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the shittiest fucking trailer I might have ever seen. Because I don't think anyone is supposed to know what is going on. Like, what the fuck even is, what the fuck are they doing?
To cast aside weakness and show no mercy on credit.
Bro, they just showed a bunch of ugly ass characters.
To select among the masses and guide the coming of a new world.
Is this just supposed to tease that there's a floating island that's going to be next spot in the story? Okay, great. Yeah, we saw her like 30 minutes ago. Yes, it's Elysia.
Well done, yokai.
Okay, and that's Fairy. That's like Fairy's evil brother, I guess.
Now our plan can move forward. Make full use of the final legacy of Helios Academy. And by using them, we will make New Eridu
great again? Like that he was literally about to say we're about to make New Eridu great again. Nah, that was what he was supposed to say. 1,000,000%. Make Eridu great again. Mega. I'm sorry. Yeah. What the why was that so bad? Guys, this is the thing. I'm not even trying to, like, dislike that. That was just not good. Bro, it was just them, they were just talking. They were just talking, and the only conclusion is that the next area of the story is going to be influenced by Tops, and there's a floating island. And all they're talking about is another Void Hunter. Bro, this game's story is just Void Hunters and then trash in between each one. That's actually what it is. The game is just focusing on the Void Hunters, and then in between each Void Hunter is a bunch of garbage. That's what it feels like. Just garbage. And apparently, I suppose they're trying to create their own Void Hunter. Awesome, great. Let's just recycle the Cartathea story. Let's just recycle the Cartathea story. Great. Yep, I bet Tops or whatever, this evil organization, right, is going to create their own Void Hunter. It's going to be all evil and shit at first, and then Wise and Bell are going to be like, power friendship, baby! And then the Void Hunter's going to become good, and then you pull her. I am 99% sure that's what's going to happen. Maybe it'll work out well. But I guess the thing is that the shit in here seems so wildly abrupt, with so many random new characters popping up that we've never seen before. It seems like they're constantly rewriting the story of this game every other update. That's what this trailer gives me the vibes of. They're just constantly rewriting this shit every other fucking update. It's just a lore reveal of the Tops faction. No, I think they just wrote these guys in last weekend. That's what this trailer gives me the vibes of. They just wrote these motherfuckers in last weekend. Xiao Ji is writing this? Yeah, this game is fucked. That is Xiao Ji writing this shit. Yeah, you already know. Xiao Ji got to get his grubby little fingers on anybody that looks like Elysia. Yeah, he got that story on lock. Yeah, if somebody looks like Elysia, oh, he's in there like swimwear, bro. And we all know how that shit turns out. Garbage. Trash. Irredeemable garbage trash. Every time he touches anything in a story that isn't Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. Good luck. Hey, ZZZ players, ZZZCCs, good luck. I guess this is literally just the future of the game. Void Hunter, then a bunch of slop, then another Void Hunter followed by even more slop. Because the story is just entirely centered around these units, and anything else just seems to not fucking matter at all. And meta-wise, nothing else seems to really fucking matter at all either. That's just really what it seems like at this point. And if this is like the type of stuff that you're into, sure. I think there's a reason why this game has had the most diabolical player fall-off in, like, history. That is currently only being matched by Arknight's Enfield at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, it's whatever at this point. I don't really care. I've long since quit this game. I think most people quit the game immediately after version 2.5. I don't think that there's anybody really planning on coming back until the next Void Hunter comes out. So maybe that'll be sooner rather than later. Who knows? But whatever it is, best of luck to you when it comes to your future spending decisions or whatever when it comes to this title. Because the current patch looks like a bunch of doo-doo water. I'm gonna be honest, the units are doo-doo water as well. And then now they're just recycling designs yet again. Yeah, they're just recycling old fucking designs once again. This literally just looks like the rejects from the original Fatui Harbinger casting. And then you have Elysia, and then you have Big Bell. Bro, everyone just looks like shit you've already seen before. This is Arlecchino. Yes, that's why I said the rejects from the Fatui Harbingers. And it's so disappointing. But hey, it's Hoyo Slop, and this player base is known for gulping up anything the company produces, even though they already know it's going to be trash. And there's going to be another wave of toxic positivity, right like there was for ZZZ 2.0. Another wave of toxic positivity, like there was for 2.5. Even though the game will immediately go downhill after every single one of those updates. And it's been proven every single time. But guess what? I'll be there every step of the way. Y'all remember this when I called ZZZ 2.0 absolutely overrated? Today, and that is of course, retards. You don't even know what's good. This player base is so stupid, it's unbelievable. Literally the dumbest player base I've ever seen. The stupidest player base I've ever seen. It's unreal This is what I mean by you'll eat up any type of slop as long as Hoyo gives it. Because remember how bad the game got after this? And that's the truth. This shit is trash. Let me know what you all thought about this one. Peace out.